Hey y'all, I know it's been a minute, but before I update you about a lot of things, watch this and then we'll talk.
That trend where girls are posting pictures of their boyfriends and it's like, you're not my mom. And then the slideshow is, what are we having for dinner? Does this outfit match? Where did you put my clothes? Where is this thing in the kitchen? Hey, I know we're having a silly goose time and it's all fun and games, right? But actually, that's incompetence. Actually, as a man, you should really know how to do all of those things. And I know it's funny. I know it's just a silly, fun little joke, right? But it won't be in 10 years. You'll look back and go, wow, this is so frustrating. Let's not glorify it.
To which I said, what trend? What's going on? Like, I believe him because I listen to men, but I did not know what this trend was. And then I found out what this trend was. And I'm going to show you this trend. But before I show you this trend, hi. For those of you who are new here, my name is Shayna. I'm a journalist. I talk a lot. Now an award nominated journalist. Did I actually win the award? No. Did I make it to the top 4 out of thousands of journalists around the world? Yes. So I think that counts for something. Oh yeah, I also talk a lot about decentering men, child-free living. I'm also wildly neurodivergent. So if any of that sounds like a vibe, please like, share, subscribe. Also, I'm moving to Europe in a week from today. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. And there's a bunch of things that I need to do, but also I decided that I needed to buy a new hair blow dryer. Thank you for those people that helped me to get the money to buy a new thing. This is not the one that I got before. I don't know if this is going to work on my hair, but I'm going to figure that out today. No, I will not be making a video about that. I've tried. It's too much work. It's too much work. I prefer talking to you guys like this. Anyway, now that we've covered all of that Jim Jam, let's dive into this trend. So here are just some of my favorite examples of what this trend looks like. You're not my mom. Can you stop? Now this is just them being silly gooses. This is just tee hee hee. They also look like young enough, but then we dive a little deeper. Can you get me food? That also was like baby stance. It's like a baby. It's giving baby. Can you bring me your water bottle? Can you bring your water bottle? Which like she might have already been doing, but maybe I don't know. Let's keep reading. What should I wear? Now that is giving. If you're hearing this a little too often, then it could be giving insecure or baby. Or like I occasionally ask this, but it's not as serious. But once again, this to me isn't giving the fullness. We're dipping our toes in. We're dipping our toes in. Can I hang out with my friends? This is sounding a lot more like mother-child relationship. Yeah, this is starting to, I'm seeing more. And then we land on the can you pack my suitcase for me? And this is full-blown PTA mom situation with this picture. And I know that they're both younger, but yikes. Like, ma'am, you're too young to be doing this in a it's ew, it's the ick. But now let's mix it up a little bit. Let's mix and match. New couple. You're not my mom. Can you stop? Can you put my clothes away? Which shirt should I wear? Can you make my bed? See, and at this point for this person, we're 3 for 3. And the more that I've seen of this trend, the more that I'm understanding, because there was a study that went on a while ago about how Gen Z is having less canoodling than generations prior. If this is the situation, starting off so young, if this is the situation, I'd lock it up too. Arguably, I have locked it up. Because can you make my bed? This is not even giving like, hey, can you make our shared bed for today? No, I need you, mom, to make my baby bed. But no, these are not babies. And I don't want us to get into and when I say us, I really mean me. I'm going to use I statements here. Talking about referring to men as boys, referring to men as babies. I need to catch myself on this more also, because no, these are not babies. Babies are allowed to be babies. Little boys are allowed to be little boys. Like they're allowed to have that moment in time be boyhood, right? We shouldn't be referring to 5-year-olds as men, right? We should not be referring to men as boys. This is how men, this is what men talk like in relation. This is what they desire from women. But you know, we've been focusing a lot on the pales. We've been focusing on the melanin deficient here, right? So let's mix it up. Let's bring some people of color into this. You're not my mom. Okay, babe. I haven't ate all day because you haven't cooked. The way I would scream, get out my house. Just, this is actually childlike behavior. This is forced starvation because he's cooked for himself many a year before you ever came. But if he can guilt you through his own idiotic suffering, self-inflicted idiotic suffering, for you to do more labor for him, then he will. And once again, these get so many views because it's such a common experience. But once again, we just started with this level of buka. Let's continue. And then I saw this. I can't find my birth certificate. And I said, I've seen enough. I've seen enough, and it hurts my optic nerves. Ladies. I'm gonna just cover them up so that way you're not triggered and distracted as we're having a conversation. It's really okay, not just to leave, but to not turn your suffering into content. It's okay. Your suffering doesn't have to be content. Your suffering can just be a lesson. It can just be a moment. It can be a lot of things, but it does not have to be shared with potentially millions of people like me. I appreciate the continuous fodder for my social media accounts. This priceless. Do I need it? No, my camera roll is full. I am so backlogged with boogahood that I don't, can you find my birth certificate? Can you get some help? You to you, okay? And not just him. There's a level, and not just him and the other bukas that were shown, and not just all of the other, but these comment sections are full of women laughing with each other. Oh my God, my man does the same thing. Oh my, he's so funny. Oh my gosh, he said this. This does not need to be the watering hole that we gather at. In fact, I beg and plead that this is not the place where we gather and share stories. Because what sad stories these are. I don't want to know. Unless this book ends in the next page and it ends with you leaving and saying, you know what, I'm going to focus more on me because I know where my birth certificate is. When the revolution comes, he won't know where to go because he doesn't know where his shoes are. Is that really the wagon you want to be attached to? He don't know where his shoes are. He's hungry because he hasn't eaten because you were out there fighting the good fight. And after fighting that good fight, he says, where's my snacks? Oh! Listen. Thoughts and prayers. Like, will I date again in the future? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Am I encouraged to internally? No. Arguably, it wakes me up with the shudders every time I think about it. Jesus. Thoughts and prayers, guys, to all of us that have the misfortune of feeling an attraction towards them. Those are all of my thoughts for right now. I don't like this trend. It makes me nauseous. But if you have any thoughts, please type them away in the comment section. Please share which one of these is your least favorite. I think this one is mine. I'm gonna talk to you later. All right, bye.